speaks out. This is crazy, man. I wasn't even going to touch on this. And the reason why I didn't go in this situation yet is because, like I said, Papoose never spoke on it until today. Shit is getting really real. It's cold as hell out here, too, y'all. It's getting really real, man. Pap calls out Remy Ma for cheating. And then she tried to expose him for an alleged affair. And we're about to get into it, man. That's first of all I want to say. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe now. We got some shit to talk about. And I'm going to do a video on this today, too. This is Sir Throwbacks 23. If you're not subscribed to this channel,
the phone has been connected.
Subscribe now. Please do me that favor. Subscribe now. We're going to get to it. We're going to talk about it, y'all. This is crazy. Papoose finally calls her out. Finally calls her out for cheating. This is wild, bro. This is really wild, bro. How y'all feeling out there, man? We're going to talk about this shit. We're going to talk about this shit. We're going to talk about it. This is crazy. First of all, Papoose was always a stand-up guy to her, man. She shouldn't have did that shit to him, man. I heard the rumors at first when it first all went down. And she shouldn't have did Pap like that, man. Because Pap held her down, for real, for real. Like, Pap was there, like, really there for her, yo. Shit is wild, y'all. Shit is really wild. The cheating allegations is coming out. And now she's trying to, like, implicate that he had an affair. We're going to talk about with who. Can't believe this, man. She filed, y'all. After her jailbird ass went to jail, he held her down. And she going to pull this? That's nasty work, y'all. Nasty work. I feel for Pap, man. I really do feel for Pap. And I don't blame him. He got himself a new girlfriend now. He doing good, you know what I'm saying? And allegedly, he's dealing with Carisha Shields. She exposed a text message of him and Carisha Shields. If you don't know Carisha Shields, she's a boxer. She's probably the best female boxer in the world. She calls herself the GWOAT. And the GWOAT means greatest woman of all times. That's Carisha Shields. So if you guys don't know who Carisha Shields is, she's a female boxer. And she exposed the text message of Pap and Carisha Shields. So allegedly, Pap was trying to smash Carisha Shields. And I don't blame him. Pap said that Remy Ma was been cheated on him. And we all know who Remy Ma was cheating with. If you in the loop. It's a guy called Easy the Black Captain. He's a battle rapper. Or some shit like that. So, you know, I just want to say that's nasty work. Like you don't do that to somebody who held you down like that. Like, Pat really held her down. Like, really, really was there for her. Like, how you gonna cheat on Papoose, yo? That was our black love. That was like our symbol, our hope of black love. And she gonna do that with some battle rapper? Nasty work, y'all. And then women want to get mad when men cheat. But nobody's taking, no women is taking accountability for when they do stuff. And I'm not coming at all women, but let's just be real. Women are the best cheaters. If a girl's gonna cheat on you, sometimes you won't even know. They better than men with cheating. But Remy Ma was just sloppy with her cheating. She got caught up. You know what I'm saying? We heard the rumors. You know what I'm saying? Remy Ma was sloppy. She was very sloppy with her cheating. And my thing is this: if you're gonna cheat, cheat up and don't cheat down. If you're gonna cheat, cheat up. Don't cheat down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she kind of, no disrespect to Easy the Block Captain, but you cheated down. You gotta do that. Look like Papoose, but he's like the T-Boot Papoose. He's like the bootleg version of Papoose. You have Pap already. Why are you gonna? I don't know, man. Shit is getting wicked out here, man. How y'all feel about that, man? How y'all feel about Remy Ma and her cheating? You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all feel about that, man? You know what I'm saying? Now she's trying to expose him with Carisha Shields. No, Ma. No, we don't want to hear that. No, let's focus on what you did. Let's focus on your cheating. Let's talk about that. about your cheating. You know what? I even got women that's on Papoose side. I feel sorry for Pap. You know what I'm saying? I know he regret all of those days that he went down there to visit her jailbird ass. No disrespect. I'm being real. I know he regret those days. He used to go down there every single week to. He used to go down every week to visit her. And she gonna pull that? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. But more's gonna come out. It got ugly, man. They was on Instagram. They was like throwing jabs back and forth. She put out allegedly Pap was texting with Carissa Shield and he fell asleep. She got the phone, she got all the receipts, and she put it out on her page. So if y'all not in the loop, go on Remy Ma's Instagram, go on Papoose Instagram, and go on Carissa Shield's Instagram. Everything is they posted it flat out. So if you don't, you can see it on Papoose page, and you can also see it in Carissa Shield's story, and you can see it on Remy Ma's page. They put everything on the forefront, everything that's going on. So this shit is getting real ugly, man. But I didn't want to speak on this situation until Papoose came out forward with it. I don't talk on rumors. A lot of vloggers, they do videos on rumors. I can't deal with just rumors. I need facts. And right now, Papoose finally came out and he said she's been cheating for the longest. He just said it. She's been cheating for the longest. And now Papoose got herself a new young tenderoni. She looks good. She's pretty. And his side joint is Carissa Shields, allegedly. That's his piece. I ain't gonna lie. Carissa Shields is thick. I ain't gonna lie. She type thick, y'all. Some men might be like, oh, I don't like that. She not all cute in the face. She alright. I don't know. Carissa Shields not that bad. She got a little appeal to her. She'll knock your ass out, too. So that's one of them women like, should I deal with her? If I make her mad, she might knock my ass out. I don't think the average man could beat Carissa Shields in a fist fight. I'm sorry. She's a world champion female boxer. You could be a strong man. You could be whatever you want. A lot of men ain't beating Carissa Shields in a fist fight. But yeah, she kind of thick. I ain't mad at Pap. But you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, it's just sad that, you know, she did, like, Remy Ma did that to him, man. Like, really sad. Like, yo, come on. How you gonna do that to Papoose, y'all? How you gonna do that to Papoose? The way he treated you, he was there for you. Papoose was there for you, Remy. How you gonna do that to him like that? You can go and cheat on that man. You got a kid with him. He been loyal to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he basically worshiped the ground you walked on. And you know, there's a saying, and it's so real, I'm not gonna lie, even in my own life, like I experienced that with women. I always felt like when I was too nice to a woman, she did me dirty. And I'm not coming at, if you're a lady watching this right now, I'm not coming at y'all. I'm talking my truth, right? I felt like when I was too nice to a woman when I was dating, when I was younger, they did me dirty. When I was an asshole and I was just out for self and I was just trying to, you know, do my thing, they loved me. Like, it attracted them. It felt like they was getting more clingy than I was. So I don't know what it is. It was like women, kind of like women say they want a good man until a good man is, I guess, too boring for them. I guess once a person feel like you, they feel like they could do you any kind of way. You know, I don't know if it's a challenge thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But I just feel like if you're an asshole to a woman, they love you. Not all women. Some women appreciate a good man. But through my experiences, when I was like too nice, I got shitted on. And I just feel like that's what happened to Papoose. I feel like he was just overly nice to Remy Ma. And she already knew she had him in a pocket. And sometimes, you know, when you're not fully invested in something and it's a little boredom, you might seek for something else. And I think that's what happened with Remy Ma. She probably got bored in a relationship, in a marriage. She knew she got Papoose. He loved her to death. And she went off and, you know what I'm saying, and cheated and did what she did. And that was her excitement. But it's not right. Because, you know, if you love somebody, man, you sign, you know, you put everything out on the line. If you're getting bored, find a way to spark that relationship back up with you and your person. Don't go out there and look for something new. That ain't right. You know what I'm saying? But I honestly admit, if you're some guys out here, tell me if I'm wrong. If you ever treated a woman good, what was your experience? What was your experience? I just want to know, what was your experience if you ever treated a woman good? My experiences when I was too good to a woman, I got shitted on. When I was an asshole, you know what I'm saying? I was like more nonchalant and, you know, just flirty and all of that stuff. I felt like I felt like they was more attracted to the asshole. And I thought about it. I said, damn, this is what women like? They want me to act like this? I don't know. Like, I had one woman told me years ago, like, oh, I don't want no soft guy. Like, I don't want no mushy guy. What you mean? I thought flowers and candies and I love you texts is what you're looking for. Some women don't. They want that excitement. They want that, you know, that machismo, that, you know what I'm saying? That shit. I don't know, man. I just feel like Pap got the bitter end of the stick, man. I feel sorry for Papoose, man. I really do. I really do feel sorry for Papoose. But it's all out there, y'all. It's all out. And this is a lesson to everybody, man. This is a lesson. Like, if you're in a relationship right now, I honestly say, man, do whatever you can to keep that together. Don't let nobody break that bond. Don't let nobody break that bond. If you're a female and you feel like something, you feel like you're missing a void, come speak to your husband, speak to your man about that. Y'all work that out together. Don't go creep off with somebody else, especially when that man been good to you, and vice versa. If you're a man and, you know, you feel like it's avoiding your relationship or whatever, speak to that person, express your thoughts, and see what y'all could do to kind of like get that spark back. Maybe you guys might need a vacation together. Just you, leave the kids, have somebody watch the kids for the weekend. Go out on vacation, spark some shit up. You know what I'm saying? You don't need nobody else. Like, come on, man. Especially when somebody's been riding for you all of these years. You don't just jump to somebody else. Come on, that's wrong. That's just freaking wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I know Remy and Papoose got a daughter together. She's beautiful. She looks just like Remy Ma. You know what I mean? I don't know. He said in his text that he's been asking for a divorce. So if he's asking for a divorce, you know shit is really real. Like, they are not together. Like, he moved on. He got this new girl. She's pretty. She's younger. You know what I'm saying? He moved on. She been doing her thing. She been cheating. So she been getting, you know, somebody been smashing that. You know what I mean? Allegedly, Easy the Block Captain. That's the battle rapper name. He been smashing that. You know? And like I said, I didn't want to talk on this topic until he came out public with it, because I know I got family members that know Papoose personally. Papoose knew me when I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? So I got people in the family that really, really know Pap, and I never want to disrespect Pap or come at him or try to talk about a topic for views or likes. I'm only going to talk about it once he talk about it, and that's why I'm here today, speaking about the situation with Papoose, man. Let me tell you something. Papoose is a gentleman. He's been a gentleman his whole life. Ever since he was a younger person, he's a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I just wanted to talk on this story real quick, man. This shit is sad, man. This shit is really messed up, man, what she did to Papoose. Shit is crazy, man. And Clarissa Shields is out here. If y'all not familiar with her, like I said, Clarissa Shields is a female boxer. She's looking for love, man. She's trying to get chosen. I think she was with somebody and that thing didn't pan out, something like that. But I saw her on one of these shows, those 20, when the guys line up and they pop the balloons and all of that. She was on one of those shows. She seemed like she's with the shits. Like, she's looking to get chose. I didn't know she was dealing with Papoose. That was new to me. That was very new to me. I didn't know she was smashed. Well, I ain't saying she smashed Pap, but I didn't know she was dealing with Papoose. That's wild. I'm like, damn. You can tell Papoose got certain tastes. Because Clarissa, don't sleep on Clarissa. She's thick now. She's in shape. She got muscles and shit out. Some guys might not be attracted to that. You know, she got muscles now, but she's thick in the thighs. She got a little booty on her now. You don't sleep on Clarissa. She's trying to get chose. Papoose was in a Sprinter van, fell asleep on the phone with her. Remy Ma got the phone and took pictures of the conversation. Shit is wild. Like, she exposed that. If you guys don't believe me, feel free to go on Remy Ma's page and see what I'm talking about. She put it right on her page. So Papoose was on the phone with Clarissa Shields, the boxer. He fell asleep on the phone with her, texting her or whatever. Remy Ma got the phone, got the text messages, and she put it out to the public. So in their conversation, and in the text messages, Carissa's like, well, you the one that's married, and you can at least let me know when you're home. Like, look like they met up or some shit like that. I don't know, man. Like, listen, man, the shit is getting spicier and spicier as we go. Shit is getting spicy as we go. But do I blame Pap for moving on? No. If you got cheated on, whoever's watching this right now, if you got cheated on, I'm not saying two wrongs make a right, but he said he asked for the divorce. So technically they're split up. If she don't want to sign the papers, should he wait and not live his life? Is he wrong? So let's put it in perspective. You with somebody, they cheat on you, you want a divorce, you done with them, right? You tell them, I want to get divorced, sign the papers. They say they're not signing the papers. Should you wait around till those papers are signed to move on with your life? Is that what we doing? Is that what we doing? Is that what we doing? Is that what, would you do that? Would you do that? I just want to find out. I know me personally, no. I'm ready to move on. If it's time to move on, it's time to move on. Period. You cheated. I found out. I'm ready to go. That's it. And I'm moving on my life. I'm going to find me a new tenderoni. And I'm going to live my life. That's what I'm going to do. Somebody, Anelli. Shout out to Anelli. She said, huh? Could you hear me, or you just don't understand what I'm talking about? Let me know if you can hear me or not. I don't know if the volume went out, but let me know if you can hear me, or you just don't understand what I'm talking about. If you can't hear me, let me know so I could redo the live. But yeah, could you hear me? Could you hear me? Oh, can you hear clear? Perfectly. All right. Shout out to Janice. Shout out to Janice. But Janice, speaking to you, I mean, am I wrong, Janice? Like, if your husband cheated on you, right? You want a divorce. You done with them. You're not with that person no more. Should you wait for the papers to be signed to move on with your life? Is that a requirement? Is that a thing, or am I wrong? Let me know. Like, let me know. Like, are we waiting, or what are we doing? I don't understand why people would wait in something that they're not in. Okay, so Janice said we'll need an explanation why first. Well, so why the person cheated? I mean, they just cheated. I can't. So you would want somebody to explain why they cheated. So if they would, all right. So what if the person say, well, you know what? I was bored in our marriage. They just say that. So the person is bored in the marriage and they went and cheated. Would you wait, or would you, would you wait, Janice? She said yes. For what reason? Oh yeah, I just said that. If the person said that they were bored in the marriage and they went to cheat. Bored, exactly, Janet. Next. Now, my question to you, Janice, is this. Would you wait to move on prior to the papers being signed? Or would you just move on and be like, you know what, I'm gonna get myself a new man? Would you get yourself a new man? If that person said, if you went to that person and said, okay, I want a divorce, and he says, I'm not signing shit, right? Would you say, okay, I'm gonna wait it out until he finally, because it could take. You never know how long it would take for him to sign those papers. He might be spiteful and never try to sign the papers. Would you wait for him to try to sign the papers, or would you move on? That's the question. That's the question I want to know. Would you wait, Janice, or would you just move on and find yourself another man? I know it would be hard because, you know, if you with somebody and you love somebody, you know, it's not easy to just walk away. All right, so Janice agrees with me. Shout out to Janice. Shout out to Janice, and I hope you subscribe to the channel. Janice agrees with me. I'm moving on, okay? I'm moving on, all right? You don't want to sign the papers, and that's the situation that Papoose is in right now. So Papoose said it, that he asked her for a divorce. She don't want to sign the papers. He already got himself a girlfriend. A lot of people are not mad at him. I'm not mad at Pap. I'm not mad at Pap. I think Pap is smart. I'm not waiting on, I'm telling you I want a divorce. You cheated on me multiple times. I'm telling you I want a divorce. You cheated on me multiple times. Why should I wait for you to sign the papers to move on? Why? Why am I waiting? I'm not waiting on you to sign the papers to move on. I'm out of here. I'm about to turn 40 years old. I know Papoose older than me. Papoose probably like got 5-6 years on me, I think. Everybody's getting older. How long is it gonna take for me to move on with my life? I'm not waiting for you. I don't got enough time to wait for you. Yeah, Janice. Shout out to Janice. Shout out to Janice. He said, yes, it's time to move on. Life goes on. I agree, Janice. I definitely agree, Janice. I definitely agree. Shout out to Janice. Much love to everybody in the chat. Much love, chat. And I respect everybody's opinion. And listen, if you're in the chat right now and you disagree with me, put it in the chat. It's fine. Listen, we all got different perspectives. We all got different ways of thinking. So I'm not mad if somebody say, oh, no, you shouldn't leave if you're married. You got to wait till those papers are signed. Everybody want to do a textbook. Well, let me tell you something. Sometimes textbook is not always the right way. Textbook is not always the way. You ever even working on a job, you ever see that they have like guidelines and certain requirements for a job, and you have to follow those, you know, prior to getting that job, they tell you have to follow it, strictly follow those guidelines. Once you get in the field, you notice that they don't do it everything by the book. They don't. And that applies to life. Everything is not always textbook. Everything is not always textbook. It's not. So Janice says, I'm 75 OG. Oh, you 75 years old? God bless you, Janice. I hope you subscribe to the channel, Janice. I hope you subscribe. I really hope you subscribe because I like the way you think. So let me read what Janice says. See, I'm 75 OG. Everyone deserves to be happy. I agree with Janice. I agree with Janice. And we got somebody else in chat. Shout out to Joyce Taylor. Big shout out to Joyce Taylor. I'm about to read your comment right now. It all depends if you have children. She said all depends. Joyce says all depends if you have children. You should keep certain decorum. And there's no explanation for cheating. Absolutely. That sounds crazy. Okay. When you cheat, you open the door for whatever. Absolutely. I agree. I agree. And make sure, chat, make sure y'all press the like button for me when you get a chance. It's absolutely free. Make sure you click that little button that looks like this. And we all good. Shout out to Brittany Duh. Good morning. I love Brittany Duh. That's my girl. Shout out to Brittany Duh in the chat. Shout out. Everybody say what up to Brittany Duh. She's the best. She's my moderator. That's my girl right there. Here we go. Here we go. So let me see. Okay. So shout out to Des Soul Day Room. Shout out to Des Soul Day Room. Des says she was moving how she wanted to prior. She can't be mad. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm driving. I shouldn't be driving, but I'm trying to read and drive at the same time. Don't report me. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna read your stuff. Hold on. I don't want to get to no accident. Hold on. I'm about to pull over. Give me a second. She was moving how she wanted to move prior. She can't be mad. She be ready to move on after doing her for so long. I agree. I agree with you, Des. I definitely agree with you, Des. So Day Room. I definitely agree. with you. Yes, Janice says, good morning, everyone. Brittany says, love you too. You already know it's all love, Brittany. And I'm mad that I don't got your Instagram, Brittany. We're going to talk about that later. I need that Instagram. But anyway, yeah, man. I agree with Dez. And shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Shout out to y'all, man. And I definitely do appreciate you guys' insight. I appreciate you guys' insight so much. And what we're going to do, I'm gonna come off live, and I'm gonna come back on probably like in a few hours, because I gotta bust a quick move. And I just want to say, whoever's in the chat right now, before you leave, click that thumbs up, and I'm gonna do videos about this situation, and I'm gonna go live again today about this situation. So if you're in the chat right now, do me a favor before I leave, hit that button that looks like this for me. Hit that button that look like this for me. All right, before you dip. And much love to y'all. Peace and love. I'll be back a little bit later, y'all. Let me just shout out everybody that's in the chat. Shout out to Angela. Shout out to Janice. Shout out to Dead Soul Day Room. Shout out to Brittany Duh. And shout out to everybody that's watching. Much love, y'all. We're going to talk about this. Love. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Love. I'll see y'all later.